Hi YouTube, today we're going to have a look at the Video Doorbell Pro from Ring. This is their more advanced version of the original Ring doorbell. As we can see, this one is now highly improved because it now has 1080p HD video. It also has advanced motion detection. It has a lifetime purchase protection, which basically means if the doorbell gets vandalized or stolen, then they do replace it for you. Compatible with iOS, Android and Windows, and obviously this one connects via Wi-Fi. Just flipping over to the back, there's some more additional details there. This one comes with interchangeable faceplates, so there are 4 different colours, we'll see those in a minute. It has night vision for low light recording, two-way talk, so when somebody does call your doorbell, you can speak to them, they can speak to you, but only you can see them. As I previously mentioned, 1080p HD video, connects via Wi-Fi, certified for outdoor use, and the lifetime purchase protection again. Okay, so let's just open it up and have a look what's inside. Okay, so first of all, we have a bit of an information pack on the top, so we'll just have a look at that. Okay, so first of all, we have an optional retrofit plate. This has a spirit level built in to make sure it gets level. And this is the actual footprint of the original Ring. So if you do decide to upgrade from the original Ring to the current model, then this will cover up any previous marks caused by the older model. Also, we have some instruction manuals. There's one for the power source. This is for the UK only and Europe. More installation guides, different languages, so on and so forth. And then we also have a protected by Ring sticker if you do wish to put that in your window as an extra deterrent. Okay, so in this pack we also have the remote chime doorbell as well, and I'll explain a little bit more why this has the transformer and the Ring in the pack. And then obviously we have the actual doorbell itself. So we have the main button, we have a circle of LEDs, we have a camera, and then down this lower part we do have the infrared diodes, which provide the infrared illumination for night vision. And on the back we just have the usual 2 connection terminals. Okay, so underneath that we have more. Okay, so here are the other faceplates. So we have a off-white cream ivory, whatever you want to call it. We have a dark brown, and we have a black. For part of the installation, we do have a screwdriver that comes with a crosshead or Phillips head one side. Then we have a star-shaped Torx drive on the other. And they also include a masonry drill bit, just in case you do have to drill into brickwork to install this. I can't actually get out the packet. There we go. And that one is a 5/64 or 6mm, depending on whether you are in imperial or metric. Nextly, here is the transformer. This is quite a chunk of a thing, as you can see. Now, the reason why they include this is because in the US, most doorbells are actually retrofitted and hardwired. So there is normally a 24-volt source, which if you wire up this instead of your existing doorbell, you will get the 24-volt feed that you require. In the UK, that's not a normal thing. So what they've included is a transformer here. So basically you have your live and neutral into the bottom, and then from pins 1 and 4, that gives you 24 volts of alternating current. And then obviously you just run that to your doorbell. Now these are actually designed to fit into your consumer unit or your fuse box, depending on what you want to call it. We won't be doing that, and that is another reason why they include the chime doorbell, because This has an adapter I'll show you in just a second, where it's got different European or the UK connector, and this just plugs into a power socket. And the reason being is, in the US pack this is an optional extra, but like I said, because in the UK we don't have doorbells retrofitted and hardwired in normally, when you press this doorbell and it's connected to a hardwired one, it will ring your hardwired doorbell. And obviously, because we're using a transformer, obviously the transformer won't ring, so it needs to broadcast to these. You can get these, and there's also a Pro version which has two antennas that come out the top here. And what that does, that increases the Wi-Fi signal for Ring products only. So if you do decide to put your chime and it's not in a great area, or your doorbell is quite far away from your Wi-Fi router, then you can use one of those to boost the signal for the Ring network. And then finally in here we have the installation hardware, so we'll just have a quick look what's in here. Okay, so first of all we have, obviously this is American, so they're referred to as anchors, we call them raw plugs, and the screws to fit the device to the wall, and then the two small security screws, they actually secure the faceplate on once it's all set up and in place. Nextly, we have some quick connect blocks here, so you can quickly and easily connect two cables together if you need to do so. Also, there are some small jumper cables with circles on the back, ready to connect directly to the mounting screws on the back of here, if you wish to do so. Alternatively, you can just put a loop in the cable and screw that down flat. So if, when you remove your old doorbell, if you're replacing an old doorbell or using existing wiring and it's not just long enough to reach that, you can just patch into that. This is some kind of fuse module, some inline power thingy, I forgot what they call it. I'm not 100% sure whether we do actually need to use this, so I will have a look and let you know when I do the installation. And then lastly, for the chime doorbell, we have what I presume is an Australian power connector. We have a European power connector, and obviously we're in the UK, so we will use the UK one. So I presume that just clips in and slides down like so. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm not going to use the actual power transformer, this one here. I've actually got myself a wall wart power brick, and what I'm going to do just for the initial setup before I install it, just to make sure everything's working, I'm just going to connect it up to that with a piece of 2-core cable and get the app installed and get the device up and running. Okay, so here's the transformer I'm going to use just to quickly get everything set up before I physically install the doorbell to the door. This was sourced from Amazon. This is a 24 volt alternating current at 1.5 amp output. So inside the box we have obviously instruction manual, and then a hardwired wall wart or transformer, whatever you want to call it. And if I just quickly grab the included screwdriver that came with the Ring Pro. If you don't actually have a hardwired doorbell, then I will suggest to use something similar to this, and what I'll do is I'll include a link to Amazon where you can purchase in the UK, because I have seen a lot of videos and read a lot on some of the forums for the Ring that people are actually having mega issues trying to get this set up. For example, some of the doorbells aren't giving out enough voltage, or they're giving out the wrong voltage. They're giving out DC current instead of AC current, and obviously that's just not powering the Ring Pro doorbell. So what I would highly suggest is get some basic white 2-core cable, like speaker cable for example, or you can actually get specific bell cable, doorbell cable, And then what you can do is you can literally hardwire straight into this transformer, run it to your front door or wherever you choose to locate your doorbell. And then connect it up, and then as long as this is switched on, then you will have power. So if we just have a closer look at this, as we can see, it's a nice big juicy transformer. Here we have two connectors here, and obviously because it's alternating current, it doesn't matter which way round you get it. Obviously run your cable through the grommet there, connect it to those two, and obviously run it to your doorbell. And that's what I'm going to do in just a moment. I'm going to get this all connected up. I'm not going to do it on camera and bore the hell out of you, but that's pretty much it. Okay, so here we have the two cables connected to the terminals here on the transformer block. Obviously this will be a longer run to your doorbell, and hopefully all nicely cable managed, tacked down out the way so it doesn't present a trip hazard. Coming through the door frame to the back of the ring, and then just make a little U shape on each of the cables and just hook them over the screws and tighten the screws down. Also what you need to do as well is, which I forgot to do, is remove the cover as well, because there is a small button hidden away inside which you need to press to activate it. Also, I'm not sure if you can see very well there, through that hole into that screw thread there, that's where your security screw goes to secure the cover on so nobody can interfere or tamper with it. Also you can see the microphone or speaker port that's there. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. And then just on the side here there is a button. I'm not sure if you can hear that. And you need that during the setup process. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to lay this down flat, and then I'm going to hit the power, and hopefully this should fire up and we'll be well away to start setting up. Okay, so there we go, it's illuminated. Okay, it does say that it can sometimes take 30 seconds to do anything, so whilst that's doing that, I'm just going to grab my phone and I'm going to open up the app. So here we have the Ring app. Always at home. Right, so first of all we want to go to Setup Device, and we have the Ring Video Doorbell Pro. It's going to be on the front, and then it just asks you to confirm your address, which I will do off camera. Now it's offering to play you an installation video. We'll skip.
Welcome to Ring, the world's most advanced doorbell. Follow the instructions in the Ring app to continue.
Looks like she's woken up. Okay, so we're already in the app. We don't want to see the installation video. Press and release the small button on the side of your Ring doorbell. That's the one I showed you not long ago.
Your Ring video doorbell is now in setup mode. Follow the instructions in the Ring app to continue.
Okay, so continue. Okay, so we've now got to leave the Ring app. We need to search for the Ring doorbell and connect to it directly, then come back to the app. So I'll do that now. App.
The Ring app is now connected to your Ring video doorbell.
Okay, so now it's asking to connect back to the Wi-Fi.
Your Ring video doorbell is getting ready to connect to your Wi-Fi network. This might take a moment. Rome wasn't built in a day.
So if I just shield that, you can see that it's illuminating blue now. It was white to start with.
Your Ring video doorbell is now up and running. With Ring, you're always home.
Okay, so that's saying congratulations, setup is complete. Pop the cover on as it shows you in the video, and then install the security screw underneath. So there we go. We have the front door. That's all there is. So let's give it a try. Hello there. And as you can see, the camera. Hello. 1, 2. Yeah, obviously we'll get a bit of feedback because it's just looping round and round. Okay, so there we go. That's pretty much it. All I need to do now is go and get this hardwired to the front door and we're away. So just cancel that, end the call, and we're all ready to go. Okay, so here we are with the doorbell finally fixed in its correct place, and the cable runs through the doorway, around the doorway using self-adhesive cabled clamps all the way to the transformer. And then here we have the cable looping through just underneath the transformer, which has been fixed into place on the wall using the 4 mounting screws. So they've been raw plugged into the wall, and then obviously the transformer plugged into the mains there. Okay, next up you'll see a short clip of a UPS delivery driver bringing me a parcel, which was recorded using the Ring app, and it was stored into the Ring cloud video service.
Hi, just 1 sec, I'll be there.
Alright, fella.
Someone is at your front door. So you do that. And then if I want to speak to you, I can go.
Hello, who's there? Can you go away, please?
Okay, so if you wish to purchase one of these, I will provide a link in the description below where you can purchase this from Amazon in the UK or Europe. Also, I will provide a link for the transformer that I'm using as well. Obviously, I haven't put the cover back on yet because I'm going to go and obviously get this all fixed in properly. The other good point about this transformer is there is holes here, so you can actually screw it to the wall, so it's permanently fixed and out the way. So yes, folks, that's pretty much it. That is the Ring Doorbell Pro. Thank you very much for watching, and please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share this video with everyone you know.